Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NAT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of showing these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. And after today's price movement, all I can say is finally this thing is human. First day in a long time where the price didn't put in any new highs and just simply went sideways. Now, that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It just means that the price finally just chilled out. I mean, this thing has been in such a crazy movement to the upside. It was reaching the point of, is this thing ever just going to even go sideways? Because it seemed like all it did was go straight up. But it is finally starting to consolidate here. And, from that point of view, I suppose you consider this a sign of weakness because, well, the price wasn't able to go up as high as, all the other days. But like I said, if that's setting the bar kind of high in terms of what you would consider a sign of weakness. So overall, though, the point here being that the level that I talked about in the video from Wednesday still remains that key level going forward, and that is that level of resistance at $4. You can see this afternoon the price got somewhat near it, and then ultimately, did get pushed down a little bit from that area. But point being, $4 remains as that key near-term level of resistance. As far as areas of support are concerned, the important level to watch, and really the level that makes all this as easy as possible to follow in terms of the strength of the trend, is that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, this line here is just going to move itself higher and higher. So going back to the strength of the trend and how do you measure that? Well, as long as the price stays above that line as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are 100% still in full control of the trend. So yeah, I get it. Today, not the most exciting day with it going sideways, but that doesn't mean that the trend has been violated or anything like that. If anything, you can make a good argument that this was probably actually healthy for the price because it finally, took a little rest and started to go sideways. So we'll see what happens with it going forward, but kind of crazy to see this thing actually start to go sideways here and act human a little bit, but still 1 day left this week, and we'll see how this one closes out the week on Friday. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.